Why does the syllabus has 4 and Hubert says 7? Because I give you, wait a minute. Why is the spotlight on? Did somebody turn on the spotlight? Hold on a second. I'm trying to figure something out. Just give me a second. I don't know why it says spotlight. Okay, I don't know why. Okay, somebody, did you turn it off? Okay, I don't know why it says spotlight, but anyway. Okay, now, if we go to our handy dandy calendar, and I'm just going to pull up my Outlook calendar, if that's okay with y'all. If you go to your calendar, and everybody should see my calendar come up, and I'm going to go to 30 days. And if you have till the 30, today we're meeting on the 17th. Now, this is very crucial. This is critical thinking at its best, okay? And we have 7 tests. Everybody with me? 7 tests. And July, let's go to July. Well, nothing's working this morning. All right, there's July. And basically there's 1 week, there's 2 weeks, there's 3 weeks, there's 4 weeks. There's 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks. And then May, there's 2 weeks. Or June, let's see, May. Today is May 17th or May what? What's today? May 15th? Today's May 17th. Why does it say Wednesday? Okay, I might be, oh, that's 2023. I suck. There we go. 2021. So anyway, there's 10 weeks. Now I'm going to show y'all something right here, and this is some very hard math here. Very hard. So y'all kind of stay with me on this because some of y'all might not be able to hang. If we take 7 weeks or 7 tests and divide that into 10 weeks, that's 1, 7, 3, 0, 28, 1.4. Okay, now what should everybody be thinking right now? Everybody that I'm talking to right now, what should y'all be thinking? Okay, y'all gonna have to communicate. This isn't Tide Pod world, okay? Y'all gonna have to communicate. When y'all get out of college, you have to communicate. Not by cell phone, you have to communicate with your employees, with your fellow employees, with your supervisor. So you have to communicate. I'm your supervisor. I just asked you a question. Somebody needs to speak. I have to go through that in all my classes now because y'all are weaned on a pickle. Y'all don't talk. So I have to force y'all to talk. So here we go. Somebody.
So there's a test basically once a week.
Every week and a half, you should have in your calendar Unit 1 test, Unit 2 test, Unit 3 test, Unit 4 test, Unit 5 test, so on. Now, I'm going to show you those tests right now because you're not going to see them in your syllabus. So I want you to write them down, okay? As soon as I get to them. I'll get there in a second. I'm sorry. Like I said, I was running late this morning. I wasn't even home.
For some reason, I can't see your screen.
I thought y'all could see it. Did y'all not?
I can't see it either.
Okay, I'll do it again.
I can't see it either.
Thank you for the communication. That's what happens when you communicate. Things get done. Thank you. Okay, how about now?
Yeah, I can see it now.
Okay.
Yes, it's back.
Here is your class, 110 DL. And what I'm going to do after today is I'm going to go into your calendar. I mean, your right here, your assignments. And you need to write down, there they are right there. So write them down. I'll try to make it bigger. Now, why am I making y'all write it down? Because of the lone wolves, that's why. Lone wolves, they take their syllabus and they take their book and they take MyLabs Plus and they ignore everything I say and ignore my videos. And then they say, oh, I didn't know I was supposed to take Unit 5 test. Well, you didn't follow damn directions. Okay? You didn't participate. You were reclusive. And that's what happens when you recluse yourself and do your own little thing. Write those down. Unit 1 test, Unit 2 test, Unit 2 test Chapter 4, Unit 2 test Chapter 5, Unit 3 test Chapter 6, and Unit 4 test, which is Chapter 7. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, 7 with the final exam, which you take on the last day. So I'm thinking about a week and a half per. So what should every one of you be doing with your calendar after class? That's the
Adding
question.
the test to them.
Exactly. You need to be putting in your calendar, and I'll go back to my calendar to show you an example. Here's the 17th. There's a week and a half. It'd be about the 27th. So I need to put down on the 27th, get the Unit 1 test review done. So that means between the 17th and the 26th, you should be on YouTube watching my videos and doing homework in MyLabs Math. That's how you do things in here on an online class. And you are welcome for those videos, because how many of you have taken an online class at Tri-County Brick College, Brick Farm College? How many? Anybody?
I have.
I
I
have.
have.
Okay, tell us about your experience. Tell us about it. Good or bad?
It's good. It's just fast paced.
Fast paced. You must have had a good instructor. What did they give you videos also?
No, she wasn't good.
See, there you go. How about you, Mr. Zinker and Keebler? What was y'all's experience?
The first one I took online was horrible.
No videos?
No, there wasn't any.
Yeah, I heard that basically you email the teacher and you might get an email back or you never hear from them. That's what I've been hearing. How about you, Miss Keebler?
I actually had a good experience with my online classes.
Well, good. What were they? What classes have you taken? Just give me an idea.
Medical terminology, accounting.
Wow. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that, because I've heard horror stories, of people, not being able to get in touch with their teacher, not knowing their grades, turning in stuff and not getting a grade back. I've heard horror stories. So speaking of which, how many of you have heard or had me before? Anybody had me before? Has anybody heard anything about me? Did y'all go to Rate My Professor?
Yes.
Okay. I'm scared to ask. I hate this, but I'm going to ask. One word to describe me from what you saw on Rate My Professor.
Pretty laid back and basic.
So y'all don't need to run around in circles running into each other with confusion, right? And panic.
No.
You don't need to do that. All right. So the hammies, the ones that run around in circles and running into walls and things like that, you need to either take some medicine or you need to drop and take another class, because I'm not going to put up with you emailing me 5 times before a test. You follow directions, you follow the videos, you get the work done, and everything's hunky-dory. You do your own thing, and you're going to end up not knowing what's going on. Okay? And you don't have to watch every word of the videos. That's what the little fast forward button's for. And the little, drag, and you can do this. Okay? All right. So let's talk about what we just talked about. I have to go over this because this is very important. When you're talking about an online class, you have to map out your dates. So with 7 tests, you need to be watching these videos, and every 1.5-ish weeks, you need to be taking a test. Now, am I going to check in with y'all each and every day to make sure you're doing okay? Hell to the no. In case y'all haven't noticed, y'all are in college, all right? I don't have to walk y'all down to the bathroom, and I don't have to, line y'all up and take y'all out to recess. Even though there are some colleges that try to do that. You're on your own here. I can give you 2 things. I can give you the videos, and I can give you the office hours every Friday if you send me questions. But you know what I found out about my classes? They don't need office hours. Do you know why? Because I supply the videos. It works. It kind of works hand in hand. So, any questions so far? So far, any questions? You are responsible for this. You are responsible for mapping out. So this thing right here. Nuh-uh. Don't even email me about this, okay? Because you're not going to get any sympathy. You are signed up for an online course. So we're not even going to talk about that. Now, you can drop today if you want to, but if you take another online course, you're going to be that same way if you don't do this. This is your first step right here. All right? Anybody got questions about dates and about doing I will open up after class today, probably tonight when I have some time. I'm going to go in and I'm going to put the dates. Like, for instance, for the first test, I'll put in the dates, probably the 26th through the 29th. I like to do weekends. Why? Because that's better for y'all. Why is it better for y'all? Come on.
It helps us work around schedules.
Exactly. And it's easier for you to do tests on the weekend. All right? Because if, again, analytics say if you are taking an online class, that probably means you're not able to take one during the week, because you're working. Or you just, don't want to come to class, and you're what is it when you don't want to see people? Reclusive. I'm that way. I love these classes because the less people you know, the less drama you have. It's only taken me like 40 years to figure that out. All right. Anybody got any questions?
I do.
Yes. Go ahead.
I have a class that starts at 10 o'clock in person. And am I allowed to leave and then just rewatch the recorded videos?
Yes. That's that's all you need to do. Just make sure you map out and send in questions. Send in homework questions to me via Ask My Instructor. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you haven't watched the second day video. So if you send me a question that says, what is Ask My Instructor? I'm not going to reply because you haven't watched the damn video. All right? So watch the first and second day videos and it'll tell you all about that. But yes, if you need to leave early, Miss King, you leave whenever you need to and watch the recordings. Yeah, today
sir,
she's just checking in. What?
I said thank you so much.
Okay, you have a good one if you need
You
to
too.
leave.
Yes,
Anybody
sir,
else
thank
got a question? And the next thing that I will tell you is the number one rule besides nothing is free. What is the number one way to get things done?
Set a
That
schedule.
is communication. All right. So if you want to sit in your little corner and, oh, I don't want to ask anything. That's like that girl that goes on a date with you and goes, oh, I'll just have water and a salad. She's starving to death, but she don't want to eat. Whatever. Okay. If you don't send me questions, what am I to assume?
That you don't have any?
That you don't have any, which means you know the what? Material. Squeaky door gets the grease. If you don't send me questions, I don't do office hours on Friday, which I will. You don't have to attend. I will do them. You send me the questions. I will do them on a recording, and I will post it on YouTube, and it'll be called Math 110 Online Summer 2021 Virtual Office Hours, and I'll put those videos in there, and I'll do them every week. But if I don't get any questions, I won't do the video. Okay, supply and demand. Who else has got questions? We got like 12 minutes before, some of y'all may have to leave to go to another class. I understand that. Does anybody else got any questions? If you watch the first, let me ask you something. Is anybody volunteer? Have you watched the first and second day video?
Yes, I have.
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Zinker, tell us what it told you. I mean, just a rundown, just bullet marks. What did it tell you? First and second day, what did it tell you?
It gave you the basic information on how the class is going to start, how you're going to run everything. It talked with you. The first video, you had your other students in there, and they were asking questions and about the syllabus and everything. And the second video basically went through everything else.
My lab's math, how I
Yeah.
do homework, how I do tests, and all that. Now, I do not go over the test in here because it's online. You're on your own, pretty much, except for my videos and virtual office hours. So if you watch the videos, if you watch the first and second day videos, you'll understand what I'm talking about. And if you send me an email and it asks me a question that's covered by the first and second day videos or the handouts, I won't reply because you've already got that information. Okay? I know I'm a bastard. I expect students to actually read the directions. Ms. Zinker, what do you feel? Are you feel like you're locked on and ready to go?
My question is everything going to be open? That way we can work at our own pace as long as we get
The
the
homework
and
is
stuff
open.
done.
Yes, the homework is open. I do put cutoff dates on it when we get near it. And then I open up the test. Everything's going to be open to where you can work on everything from the first day of class as far as the homework.
And
Okay.
if we get ahead of the rest of the class, can we
Then
just
you just
continue
need
to
to
work?
send me an email and I'll be glad to open it up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up everything first day of class, but I will put cutoff dates. I will put the test. I'll put cutoff start and cutoff dates for the test because I just need to do that because I try to leave everything open. But of course, Tri-County Brick Phone, they said, oh, you need to put opening dates and closing dates because that's, if you leave them all open, then they will wait till the end of the semester. I said, well, that's not my fault. If it was left up to me, I would leave everything open. That way y'all could take it. And then when you're done, you're done. And I might do that because I've been hollered at more times than I can count because I do everything in a practical, realistic way. I don't live in la la land with the snowflakes and the buttercups. Okay. I don't believe that a college student should be micromanaged. Does that help answer your question, Ms. Zinkler? I will open it up probably.
Yes, thank you.
And if I say Zinkler, I'm sorry. People call me Herbert. So Zinkler, I'm used to saying Zinkler more than Zinker, but I will try to make accommodations.
Thank you.
Anybody else got questions? And let's try to, communicate with me. If you got a question and it's not covered in the handouts of the syllabi, send it to me. The worst thing I could do is not reply. And if I don't reply, that means you need to look in the handouts and the videos. Okay, I mean the first and second day videos. The math questions I will answer. Okay, every Friday I'll make a video. Any other questions? Did anybody come in late? Oh, look at the kitty cat. I got one like that.
Her name's DJ.
I'm a cat person. I'm not a dog person. So anyway, let me go to the. I'm going to go here. I'm going to shut down the recording. Stop recording. And